I be wilding out with this alien bullshit. I love it. Kind of weird, kind of wacky as hell, but I still love it. It won't detect your face. Strawberry margarita, you guys. Pretty.
Hey you guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be doing a grown chit chat with you about what happened in Lahaina and all of that stuff. And there will be music in the background so you guys, we can chill, we can do whatever as I do my makeup and talk to you guys. So where do I start? So, let me pause this music, so me and my sister last week, we went to Lahaina, and I'm gonna be real with you guys. I never lie to my mom. I never do any of that, like lie to my man or any of that. But this time I lied to everybody. So my mom's neighbor was involved too, so he's a chomo. But so me and my sister, she was talking to this dude, and his name was Jay, and Jay Marmolejo. And yes, I'm putting him out there. And by the looks of it, you know, we thought that he had everything. He had a car, he had a job, he had a nice place to stay. So we could stay there, you know, for until Sunday, which was last Sunday, because I had disability appointments on Monday. But, this Monday, which was like 4 days ago. So we went down there thinking that this dude had everything, you guys. Alright, so next I already put primer on, you guys. I gotta let it dry, and then I'll be doing my foundation. But I'm supposed to wet this. So hold up, guys, just a second. Alright, sorry you guys, but so we went down to Lahaina. Keep in mind, I lied to my mom, I lied to everybody, saying we were going to Colorado Springs instead of Lahaina. Bad decision on my part, because I never lie. But that happened, and we went down there to this dude's house that my sister was talking to. And keep in mind, like, I know I have a man, so I wouldn't be messing with anybody down there. Like, I'm loyal. But as soon as we got to this man's house, his fucking house, like, he doesn't even have a house. It was a trailer, like a trailer park kind of place, and it was a trailer. And I was so irritated because when we got there, we had to walk many distances. I'm putting my foundation on, you guys. A lot to get to his house, and we already had shit. We thought that he had some transportation, but he was acting like a dick, so we had to walk our asses with all our luggage and everything to his house. Keep in mind, like, this dude is my sister's friend and all, but when we got to his house, it was like, what the fuck? Because he didn't have a car like he said he did. He didn't have anything, you guys. Like, he had, the trailer was trashed, it was nasty, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, we came here thinking he had shit. He didn't have shit. So my sister fucking sleeps with him. When I told her, like, we knew him from the past, you know, and he was always a dick, thinking was his dick and everything, excuse my language. But I told her before we even went, he ain't shit. He hasn't changed. So when we got there, guess what my sister did? Slept with the dude twice. I was like, what the fuck? And I literally had to put on my music just to drown out her screaming and shit. And it was so disgusting, you guys. So we were there for about 2 to 3 days. And then we had my mom's neighbor, which my mom doesn't like him, and I don't like him anymore because he's just a chomo in general, and I can't deal with it. But we had him because he dropped us off at Lahana and then went back to Aurora. And then we called him. We were like, hey, this is the situation. And we tried to get money, by the way, and Walmart wouldn't let us receive our money, which is stupid as fuck. But we explained the situation, like we need help, we need a motel down here or something. So we got a motel room and all that. He came down and got us a motel room in Lahana, and it had a pool and a hot tub, and it was cool. Alright, so tell me why, like the day after we came to the motel, my sister decides to meet this dude she knew from the past called Dominic Leba. That's his name. And you guys won't believe what happened. So she had him stay at the motel room, in our motel room that my mom's neighbor, the Chomo guy, I'm just going to call him Chomo, because he's older and fucks with my sister. I don't know what's going on there, but my sister decided to invite Dominic to our room. And keep in mind, like, you know those couches that turn into a bed? They were sleeping on that night, and I was sleeping on the next bed next to him, the actual bed in the motel room. When I tell you guys, I had asked her before I took my shower that night, are you guys going to have sex? Because I'm not comfortable with you being in the same room with me doing that shit right next to me, you know? So I asked her, I was like, are you going to have sex? She said no. And then I try to go to bed, and these fuckers are kissing on each other, getting hickeys on each other. I could hear it. And I confronted her again about it. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm right here, Nikki. Like, I'm your sister. That's so disrespectful. And so we all got up, and she was on her bed, and she said, because I told her, I was like, you're going to catch an STD or something. I get your signal and all, but you have messed twice with one man and then another one, this one, in 1 week. And I was like, you need to slow down or you're going to catch some. And she's like, I'm going to pop off on you. And she meant to get in my face. But this female decided to try to get my shit out of the room. So I punched her, dude. I punched my own sister in the face, and I'm not proud of it. But I had enough. You know, she used to bully me in high school really bad, to the point, like, she would beat me in front of her friends thinking it was funny. And I think she was trying to act all hard for Dominic that was in the room too. So she tried to get my shit out of the room, right? And I punched her, dude. I went boom, and we had it out. Like, we had it out. Thank God Dominic was there, in a sense, because she was coming back for more, and I was coming back for more. We were gonna fight. Like, we fought like 2 rounds. So yeah, I popped off on her because I think it's disrespectful for you to be doing shit that I told you I don't want you doing in the same fucking room right next to me. Like, how disrespectful. Do you not have any self-respect for yourself and me and care about what I got to say about it? So that's what happened. That night I called my mom. I let everybody know, hey, you know, I lied to you. We're in Lahana, da-da-da. And when we got back to Aurora, I went to my mom's house, and we were good, but me and Nikki, my sister, the one I popped off on, and I've never popped, and keep in mind, I've never been in a physical fight with anybody. I don't like to be, because I don't believe in violence, but I finally had enough, and she would not listen. So, and she wanted to kick me out of a room that she didn't even pay for. You know, a motel room that she didn't even pay for. So, and this Chomo dude, like, does everything for her. Like, literally anything she says. And that's why I have suspicions about them, you know, that they're doing shit just so that she can get what she wants. But, once we got back to Aurora, I talked to my mom and everything. And keep in mind, like, my sister's ex-boyfriend was talking about robbing my sister when we were in Lahaina. And my mom I told her about it, and she's like, well, Nikki doesn't have anything to rob except for a car. And so the next alternative would be my mom's house. So my mom got a hold of the police and told them, you know, like, this is what's going on. And I don't trust her. And I don't trust my sister either. After what happened, you guys, like, I don't trust her at all. There's some light. I don't trust her at all. So I blocked her on all my social medias. I blocked her on texting. I blocked her everywhere because I'm not going to catch a case for somebody. She needs help, you guys. Like, really does. Like, she needs some counseling. She needs some, she's, ADHD. She has that shit. I think she got a multiple personality disorder. I really do. And I'm just done with it. Chomo Joe was talking about, oh, I'm divorcing her. I said, you guys weren't even married. Like, what are you talking about, you old nasty ass man? And then he wanted to come to me talking about, oh, you used me. No, I never asked him for anything. We just needed help in Lahaina because we didn't have nothing, you know? But I'm not talking to my sister anymore. I'm not talking to, you know, I'm talking to only my mom. And Chomo Joe, or across the street of my mom's, can go himself, literally. And then the day that he said that I was using him, that night he said, oh, I'm divorcing her. But then that night I saw Nikki go to his house. Like, y'all are just, I don't know what's going on there. But I've had two people, her ex that said that she was going to rob her, and her best friend, her ex-best friend, I meant, Vinay, that I talk to now, talk about, oh, that's how you get your money, that's how you get your stuff. And I think something's going on there, you guys. Like, I really do, and I don't want to say it like that, but after a fight getting physical like that, and her not caring, like my sister not caring and shit, I'm done. You know, like, I don't want any part of her life right now. Like, I don't want any part of her at all. I just want to be left alone as far as she goes. As far as my sister goes, after that physical fight and everything, like, she literally thinks I'm a punk, and I'm not. Trust me, I'm not, because I ended up swinging on her, and I've never swung on anybody or gotten in a physical fight with anybody. And I didn't know I was strong enough to do that. Like, I really didn't know. But she told me after the fight, oh, I was waiting for you to pop off. I was like, what the fuck? But at the same time, I was happy I popped off, because now she knows I'm not no little punk. And now I know I can defend myself. You know, if I need to defend myself, I will. So it is what it is. But I just thought I'd let you guys know, like, what the fuck went on and how dirty it was. Like, Lahaina was just a big drag. And, you know, like, we lived there for 12 years because that's where our adoption parents lived. But, we went there thinking everything would be good and nobody sells weed and all kinds of shit. And come to find out, the people we used to know back then, like, when we left 3 years ago, it was better 3 years ago than when we came last week to Lahaina, because people are on meth, all of that shit, and it's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, wow, dude, just wow. And my makeup just... So I got my foundation on, you guys, and I'm trying to find some foundation that's, or some blush that doesn't have, maybe I don't need to use blush. Okay, what else do I need? Eyeshadow. Wonder what this pink looks like. It's a pretty pink. Look at this pink, you guys. I think it's pink. It's like a reddish pink, but it's still pink in my eyes. I'm going to try it and see what it looks like. It might be just too much for me. And I hope not, because I don't want to have to take it off. Okay, so far it's okay. And my dad called me today talking about what's going on with your sister. I said, I don't know. I'm not talking to her because I'm done with her lies. And keep in mind, like, the friend that she had named Vinay, like, literally, I just checked her Facebook on my other Facebook, my sister's Facebook. And she has Vinay's sweater, like, her jacket that she stole from Vinay. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with her? Like, you don't steal people's shit just because you want to get even or some shit. You don't steal anybody's shit, for a matter of fact. Doesn't matter what the reason is that you think you should steal it. You should not steal, period. And you shouldn't lie either. I don't know, guys. That's a little too much. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll just leave it. Fuck it. Because it looks like I got a black eye. Like, literally got a black eye. I guess I'll just leave it and do what I gotta do. Because I'm not going to keep on doing my makeup. And redo it, so. But yeah, I thought you guys would want to know, like, what happened. My sister has no respect for herself, just to sleep with one man twice and then go to another one. Like, I was like, what the fuck? You gonna catch something. Because those motherfuckers up there, they do meth and shit. Like, Dominic doesn't do that shit. But you never know what people do. They could be lying straight to your face saying they don't do that shit and be doing that shit. You know what I mean? And when you do drugs, you know, your immune system goes down, you know. Your immune system is down, so you catch shit more easily. But it is what it is. Anyways, guys, here's my makeup look. So I will see you guys later. I love you guys. And I hope you enjoyed this story time / makeup / grown talk. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.